Hello everyone and welcome inside of the Rogers studio for another episode of Knights Talk. I'm your host Matt Sanderson. Alongside with me tonight we have Derek Moorhouse and Austin Bishop in studio here. Guys, thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
All right, so Derek, we're going to start over here with you first. I know it's been, you've officially got a full season under your belt with last year, and now you're already kind of in the swing of things. How do you think that your season's started out for yourself?
I think it started really well. Last year I tried to take all the positivities out of it, and I learned how to play in this league, and with Todd as our new coach, he's really helped me get to the next level.
Absolutely. I know. Was there one thing from last year that you were kind of able to take away for your game to really work on and maybe you're already improving on this year?
Skating with the puck, I think, and passing it off quick, but with a good pass, it's really helped me so far this year.
Yeah. All right. And Austin, for yourself, obviously this is your first year on the team. You've got 4 games under your belt, and you've recorded an assist so far. Still looking for that first goal. But tell us a little bit about maybe your hockey background and your trek to get to Meaford.
Getting to Meaford hasn't been easy. Back home, the hockey isn't the greatest.
Yeah.
So you always have to be the hardest worker in the room to get where you want, and this is where I ended up. So.
Yeah, and where's back home for it?
Utah, in the
Utah.
States.
Wow. So busy, or definitely a big change in scenery from out there to here. Yeah. Is there? I know you're still kind of trying to find your stride here, but how has it been adjusting to this Knights team with so many young guys?
It's gone really well. I was worried coming up, but the team gets along really well. The schedule's great, and everything's good.
All right, and speaking of the schedule, you guys are on a little bit of a win streak here. You're now 5-3 right now, but you do have 4 games all on the road in 4 days coming up here. Take a look at this schedule. You're in New Tecumseth on Halloween, and then November 1st, you're at Almagwin, and then Saturday you're in South Muskoka, and then you're in Bradford to take on the Rattlers on Sunday. So that is definitely not only a way for you guys to be able to be making up ground with how many games behind you are from some of these other teams, but this is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Derek, what's really the message going into this weekend for this team?
Well, we're just looking to bang some bodies and pick up some good wins, and hopefully we'll tell the league that we're here to win it.
Absolutely, yeah. I know. Obviously, you're hoping for 8 points, but even splitting there and coming out with 4 on that week, despite the fact of having to play 4 games in 4 days, is intense. So, Austin, is that something that you've ever really experienced yourself, and do you find that kind of a challenging thing for these young rookies?
Yeah, I do. It's going to be very challenging. I've never experienced anything like it.
Yeah.
We're all going to be bruised up and tired by the end of the weekend, but we're going to give a fight. So.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think it's going to be definitely a learning curve, but hey, you get to play hockey 4 days in a row, so that's pretty nice as well. All right, so let's take a look at the highlights from last Thursday night's game against Almagwin. Take a look.
The indication, so we'll see what it was for. Knights on their first power play. Score! There you go.
Fine against him there.
Hillworth wins the draw, comes back now. Larson shot. Where is it? And scores! Scores! Penrose fanned on it. Knights come away with a shot. Scores!
Beautiful goal.
What
a goal.
Beautiful goal. Take it in.
Coleman.
Coleman plays it in. Shot. Scores!
Derek Moorhouse.
4-0 lead. 17 seconds remaining in the Almagwin power play. Almagwin doing everything they can. Scores! They finally bury one. Coming away with that was Hillworth. Now there's a penalty. That was a dangerous hit. And scores!
Getting pucks deep and just putting the puck on net. That's all that matters.
The puck gets dumped in deep. There's number 27. That is Shane. Shot and scores. 5 seconds remaining. The Knights of Meaford with an absolutely gutsy effort tonight against the Almaguin Spartans. The Knights of Meaford come away with a 5-2 victory.
So obviously a 5-2 victory there. That's a nice one, Derek. You were able to kind of get in a little bit of the scoring. Coming off of that game, going into the game against Ottawa on Saturday, did you guys feel a little bit more energized knowing that you could knock off a team like Almaguin and be able to walk into Ottawa or play Ottawa and be comfortable with trying to grab a W?
Oh yeah, after that game, every guy in the room was super happy. We were all hyped, and then Saturday we came in super positive, just ready to go.
Absolutely, and if you haven't already noticed, they did win on Saturday night over Ottawa, so that's a couple wins in a row now for them. Let's quickly take a look at the standings and where Meaford is currently sitting as of right now. You look at the North Division standings, and they are in 9th place, but keep in mind that game differential there, they've only played a total of 8 games, where some of these other teams, like New Tecumseh, has played 18 games already. So there's definitely a scarcity in how many games, so don't look into it too much. But you do see there that the Knights on a little bit of a roll. They take down Almaguin, who was in front of them, and hopefully they face three of their 4 games this upcoming weekend is actually against the 6, 7, and 8 spot teams. So that'll be nice to be able to kind of see if you can go and jump up maybe over some of those teams, knock off a couple more wins, and then you take on New Tecumseh as well. Let's take a look at the scoring leaders around the league. And it's Riley Nadeau from New Tecumseh, 53 points in 18 games right now. Marc-Antoine Turcotte in there as well. You've got Zachary Mayhew in the 4th spot, Yannick Ethier, Christian Polillo, Ryan Gerasi. You also have Matthew Senra in there from New Tecumseh, and Kyle West from St. George with 30 points around out your top 10. And flipping over to Knights scoring leaders, it's Felix Lecomte with the right now leading the way for the Knights, 11 points on the season, 8 goals, 3 assists. I believe he does lead the team in goals right now as well. And then Emil Larson in there, Ashton Coleman, you have Matthias Millet, Thomas Letourneau, Alex Beardmore, Jonathan Gosselin, Andy Mathieu, Jack Hillworth, and Alec Bolduc, all in there and rounding out your top 10, so that's pretty nice. I know, Derek, you've got 3 points on the season yourself. So knowing that, Austin, I know you're still looking for your first career goal in this league. Is that something that kind of is weighing on you, or are you just hoping that, hey, maybe this weekend's the weekend that you get that first goal?
I haven't thought too much about it. Yeah. It's definitely a lot harder to play and getting used to the speed and the way the game's played up here. And so I'm just hoping for a good goal.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it should be good. So you guys have a big week. I won't take up any more of your time because I want you guys to go home, rest up, and then on your way you go. I think you guys leave tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow midday, roughly around 3.
Tomorrow midday. Yeah. All right. Well, we want to wish you best of luck, and hopefully you come away with 8 points. That would be pretty nice, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again, guys, for being in here. Derek Moorhouse and Austin Bishop in studio here with me. So thank you very much for joining us here on Knights Talk. We'll be back next week with 2 more special guests from the Meaford Knights right here on Knights Talk on Rogers TV. Guys, appreciate it.